Probably an unpopular opinion, but good thing I have mine, you have yours, and for me, personally, this is the best Bad Bunny pair he's ever released with Adidas. I'm talking better than the Forums, also better than the Cafe pair. Next up by Bad Bunny and Adidas, the Adidas Bad Bunny Campus Light in Cloud White, and we know he's done with the Forum. We saw the last of the Forums, but now we're seeing the first of the campus pairs, and I must say, hands down, the best release he's had yet. Side note, this sneaker will come with an extra set of laces. I didn't really go into crazy detail in the actual video, but you have a flat pair of laces, and yes, they have Bad Bunny on the actual aglets themselves. We get just the regular basic Bad Bunny box, right? We get the drawer box. It says Bad Bunny on the side. We have the third eye, and as you can see, it will say Bad Bunny Campus on there, and then we also get a dust bag, but it's nothing crazy. We've seen this before. To be honest, it's actually the least amount of packaging we've seen, least amount of anything that comes with any specific pair. So you're getting less overall with the campus pair. However, again, for me personally, it's still better than the Forum. Much respect to Rafael Mayorga, who is the originals design director for the Bad Bunny Campus. So how did they change up this very underrated silhouette within the Adidas archives? Well, they made it bold, they made it confident, like every other pair. The third eye present on the first layered tongue you see here, and then on the back, of course, we have the Adidas logo on that tongue that sits just beneath the actual third eye itself. It does have a snap closure, and then on the insole you have Adidas stamped and the Bad Bunny logo, and actually the insole itself is leather. Undyed suede to keep it neutral, to keep it classy, and also elevated when it comes to the campus. It's just a really timeless material used for the upper of this specific model. Every part of Bad Bunny, from his upbringing to his music to his interests, they all flow into everything that he does, very similar to the ocean-inspired wave design on the mudguard for the Campus Light. Since they enlarged so many different elements of the shoe, Rafael said trying to get the perfect proportion, the right sample, the right silhouette for the campus, one of the most difficult parts of this, but I truly think they nailed it. For the on foot scene here with the Richie Lee collection ripstop cargo pants, and in sizing, I went true to size. I took a chance, first time ever owning a campus pair, and true to size works perfect for me. A little room in the toe box, and I appreciate that. So if you would want a tighter fit, maybe go half size down. I personally would not go half down though. True to size is perfect for me. And these are actually right on par in comfort with the Forum for me. On the far left, totally dressed up. That's right, I believe you can dress up. The Bad Bunny Adidas Campus Light. So wearing an H&M suit from the women's section. Now it does have an oversized fit in the blazer, wearing a medium again in women's in this beautiful taupe colorway. Same with the bottoms, both purchased from H&M.com. And then the Fear of God Essentials tank top. This is part of the 3-pack, and this is the lighter sail colorway or off-white. In the middle, I'm still wearing that very same tank top. It's just tucked under my lace bralette, which is from Hollister, and my favorite cargo pants, the Richie Lee collection ripstop cargo pants in the moss colorway. It's just, there's such an amazing pair of pants. Having them unzipped at the bottom hem to fall just slightly on top of the sneakers themselves. And then the Richie Lee collection flannel. This is one of their more recent flannels, so it does have an oversized fit. No joke, I'm wearing a small and it's rather roomy. On the right, a really basic fit. Some of my favorite pieces from American Eagle. That's right. So remember the denim I said I got in because it went on sale? So the mom jeans, super distressed. They have this really light gray wash to them and like totally distressed on the front, and then wearing an airy street hoodie so it zips on the sides, and a really nice cream colorway. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much again for tuning in to another video. And for this is only my second pickup of 2023, but it's one I've had my eye on since first leaked pictures with Bad Bunny in them. And I must say, There's just something about his pairs. Once he's in them, this neutral tone, it does something to me the same way the OG colorways will do something to those that are strictly into Jordan brand, or even the way I guess a great New Balance does it for me too. Rarely do I discuss the resale price of a sneaker on this channel because for me personally, I'm only concerned with resale if I'm paying it for a pair I really want, I took an L on, and I need to reach back for. So for this specific pair, again, we're talking about the Bad Bunny Adidas Campus Light. The retail price was $160, so I paid $172 with tax. If you look on GOAT right now for my size, and I went true to size, which is a men's 6 because I'm a women's 7.5, I picked these up again in a 6. So on GOAT, they are $220. So shipped, they would be $250. So looking at the difference of resale, total shipped versus what I paid retail, then a $78 difference is there. And for me, again, personally, you have to make a personal choice when it comes to paying resale. Would I pay an additional $78 for this sneaker? Yes, absolutely, no question, hands down. I paid $50 for shipping for this, and it felt no different than me paying an extra $50 for the sneaker itself. Now, let me just throw this disclaimer out there. Just because it's worth an extra $78 to me does not mean that it's worth that to you, and that is quite okay. What about this pair stood out just the most to me? One term, elegant maximalism. Ever heard the tip, if you want to have a classier or more elegant look, wear all neutrals or a monochromatic look that's all neutral? Yeah, that applies here. I think it's a real thing when you take a look at this pair. Now, he stuck with the cloud white, and it really was a stripped down version in terms of the suede because there's absolutely nothing present there in terms of dye or color. So it's an all neutral pair, but that instantly elevates it for me. It takes it and makes it something timeless. And I just quite honestly think that is true. If you look at a lot of different pairs that stand the test of time, you can take a look at an all white Converse or an all white Air Force One, or usually a all-white Adidas Form, or anything that's an Adidas Originals that will also stand the test of time. And when you take a look at what Bad Bunny is doing with his own pairs, I think he's onto something. Maximizing everything on a sneaker they already didn't do a whole lot to, but if you just take a look at the choice of the rope laces, I mean, that was very intentional and does so much to the sneaker. You have this double heel, and he made the decision to have just such a nice fabric that wraps around the back of your heel. You have leather right on the back top part here. You have a leather sock liner, you have a leather insole, you have the traditional, what we know true to him now, the double snap tongue. And then also when you just take a look at the mudguard, the ocean wave pattern that's present here. I mean, think about it, something so subtle. There are a lot of subtleties, let's say in men's suits, for example, or even women's suits, and you have to pay a little bit close attention, but once you know that it's there, it certainly takes that look to a whole new place. Now, we learned behind the design of the Bad Bunny Campus Light, this is actually his favorite sneaker to date, and you know what? I can easily see why, Benito. It definitely is something that just, it has an appeal. Like when you look at this top down, it has such an appeal. And you guys know where I stand. Just because someone doesn't go for a pair or they don't think it's for them, I honestly, wholeheartedly don't believe they're sleeping on a sneaker. It's just not for them either right now or ever for them. And that is perfectly okay. You should always go after what you like, what you want, buy it, wear it, enjoy it. And with all that being said, thank you for watching. Act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.